the second. I'anatul ija. Please. I'anatul ija. Are you ready? Okay, now you share the screen. Good. Passionate, yeah? Come on. Hmm. Yeah, your sound is very low. Ya, kecil banget suaranya. Udah, koneksinya mungkin ya.
Here, I'm going to present my final project. My final project is under the title of Learning for WhatsApp as a digital education tool for teaching reading of the text. My final projects discuss about WhatsApp as a digital education tool for teaching reading descriptive text. In this technology era, everyone uses technology in daily life, and it also requires a simple control, including English communication. Reading is one of the core language skills that a learner needs to master to ensure success in learning English. It becomes a fundamental capability that must be fulfilled for every education system at the level of basic education. In part of building academic reading, it means students have transferred reading material to their grade. Instead that, students will understand absent knowledge and they will take more knowledge. This study is conducted to find the application of a learning tool WhatsApp as a digital education tool for reading, for teaching reading of descriptive text at MTS Anugerah Lembang. In this study, researchers chose MTS Anugerah Lembang as the object of research because MTS Anugerah Lembang still found obstacle in spreading learning information using WhatsApp, so the researcher is interested in conducting research if the title is a learning to WhatsApp. Then, what are the research questions? And the first one is how is the implementation of the learning to WhatsApp as a digital education tool for teaching reading of this text? And the second one is how are the student responses of the learning to WhatsApp as a digital education tool for teaching of reading of descriptive text? And the objective of the research to explain all about learning to WhatsApp as a digital education tool for teaching reading of descriptive text. And the second one is to explain the student responses of the learning to through WhatsApp as a digital education tool for teaching reading of descriptive text. And then research design. And the first one is type and research research. In this study, the researchers conducted descriptive text, descriptive qualitative research. In descriptive qualitative research, data collected are words, pictures, and not a mineral. It is because there is an application of the qualitative method. Therefore, all research will have possibility to become case to word observed. Then the participants selected in phenomenological study should have experience with the phenomenon. Based on this, it is estimated that for 8 months, students have used online learning in their teaching learning activity to be used as the sampling criteria for the purposive sampling method. So, these criteria are used in determining the participant. These criteria are used in determining the participant. In this study, the researchers took 10 students for 36 students of 8th grade MTS Amerika Lambang and one English teacher of MTS Lambang. Data collection technique, there are two data collection techniques, and the first one is observation and interview. In observation, the researcher used non-participatory observation since the researcher was not involved in the research object activity. And the interview, this research used semi-structured interview, whereas the interview is questions to the subject or informant, and the answer is not of equal. Instrumennya observation sheet and interactive different. And then data analysis technique, reduction, data display, and conclusion. And then the finding from the question number 1 is the implementation of the learning to WhatsApp as a physical education tool for teaching reading of the text at MTS Amerika. From the observation, here are some interpretations towards the implementation of WhatsApp for online reading class. The researchers observed the activity of online class with WhatsApp. And the first one is rules making, and the second one is group creating, and the third is starting reading activity, and the last is reading system. In rules making, teachers make scores of WhatsApp group, and then teachers make scores to the activity, and then teachers make some rules of using the WhatsApp group. And then after making the rules, the teachers make WhatsApp group for an English reading class. So all of 8 grade students.
Thank you. That's enough. Already 5 minutes. Yeah, but your voice is quite low. All right. Now you close your screen. Close your screen. Okay. Now, what do you mean by observation in your research? Did you collect data by observation? Bagaimana cara, right, in Indonesia, right. Bagaimana caranya mengobservasi melalui WhatsApp itu?
Bagaimana caranya mengobservasi ya Pak?
Iya.
Si researcher saya sendiri masuk ke dalam grup itu dan mengamati bagaimana jalannya diskusi kelas itu selama pembelajaran.
Pakai WhatsApp itu, pakai WA itu?
Ya, pakai WhatsApp. Jadi tidak mengikuti pembelajaran online, cuma mengamati bagaimana kegiatan pembelajaran itu sendiri di dalam kelas. Jadi cuma antara si teachers, English teachers, dan student.
Yang kamu amati apa?
Kelasnya, maksudnya dari penggunaan WhatsApp-nya sendiri bagaimana? Apakah dengan offline class atau bagaimana? Terus nanti step-stepnya itu bagaimana?
Yeah, okay. Sejauh, as long as you can explain it. But if you cannot explain it, that means you just analyze the document. Ya, apakah kamu hanya menganalisa dokumen? Seperti misalnya menggunakan ini kan ada chat. Apakah menggunakan menganalisis dokumen-dokumen saja, atau memang kamu melakukan observasi? Ini yang menjadi pembahasan. Kalau melakukan observasi ya harus jelas yang diobservasi itu proses apa. Dan yang diobservasi itu apa saja, gitu. Karena you have to know the definition of observation. For example, according to Creswell, itu pasti in the process here and now, ya. Nggak ada observasi last time, nggak ada. Nah, Misalnya setelah di video kemudian dilihat, menurut Creswell tidak termasuk observasi. Nah, sehingga rujukannya harus menjadi jelas. Nah, ya, rujukannya menjadi jelas, walaupun itu menurut Menteri Muhammad Nuh yang seperti itu termasuk observasi. Seperti pada scientific approach, first is observation. What should be observed? Itu bisa juga tulisan dengan membaca, dengan apa itu termasuk observasi. Tetapi di dalam penelitian, ya, in a research according to Creswell, that's not an observation. But observation should be here and now. The process is in progress here and now. Okay. Four types of application like rules making, group creating, starting the reading, and so on. Where did you get such term in theoretical framework in chapter 2? Please show me in what page? In which page? Like, huh? Oh, page 32. Let me check in 32. Hah? 34. Kok sudah pindah? Bentar lagi masih pindah lagi nih, jangan-jangan ya. Setih berapa lagi? Oke. 34. Okay, let me check. Nggak ada tuh. Saya lihat di share screen. Oke. Okay. 34. Ini 34. Sebentar, 21, hang on a minute. 34. Let me check it. 31. 34. Yang saya minta, teorinya di mana? Gitu loh ya. Yang saya minta, teorinya di mana? Ini statistik. Iya, teorinya. Kamu itu kalau nyusun penelitian harus teorinya dulu, tidak ini. Kalau ini kan hasilnya sama seperti yang tadi saya tanyakan ke Sakla atau Sahla. Sahla tapi Syakila. Coba suaranya diperjelas suaranya. Tetap aja di HP kamu atau di laptop kamu itu suaranya dikeraskan. Suaranya lemah sekali. Pertanyaannya adalah ini. Hah? Pindah ke? 15. 16. Ini 11. 14. Ini 16. Oke. Make rules making. Mana di rules making? Oh, di sini. Oke. Nah, ini yang harus menjadi rujukan. Dan harusnya ini masuk ke dalam focus of research atau the research focus. Itu ya, sehingga mengantarkan kamu itu. Oke. Now, how did you collect data of reading activity in a direct conversation by WA, while it can be used at any time and anywhere? Do you understand? Look at the question here. Number 4. Ini temuan yang berseberangan. In one statement, you collect data of reading activity in a direct conversation by WA. Benarkah? Benar? Betul. Tetapi in other statement you can say or you wrote while it can be used at any time and anywhere. Benar? Gimana kamu? Kalau direct conversation by WhatsApp and then it can use at any time and anywhere, what do you mean?
Siswanya bisa membawa pembelajaran itu kemana saja.
Ya udah, kalau bingung. Now come to number 5. Nah, yang penting kamu udah lihat. Mau difoto dulu juga enggak apa-apa ini. Pertanyaan-pertanyaannya. Alright, number 5. Do you know other LMS? Learning Management System other than WA? Do you know? Apa aja coba yang selain WA yang kamu tahu? Okay, and what LSMS that you can do best for online learning? Nah, paling WA tok ya. Ya, maka pertanyaan yang ke-6, number 6, WA is easier to others. This is the the finding, right? This is one of the finding. Had the student been introduced to other LMS? No, ya jelas pasti karena tidak diperkenalkan dengan yang lain. Mereka akan mengatakan WA is easier. Okay then. Thank you, Ana. Alright. Nah, ya memang agak lucu begitu ya. Oh, memang ya. Oh ya dikasih tahu WA saja ya pasti WA is easier than others. Loh, nggak ada then-nya. Okay. Now, Ella, please. Nah, now you share. Ella, please, you share.
Okay, sir.
Yo, bisa nggak? Pokoknya kalau nggak bisa nge-share ya.
Bisa, Pak.
Nggak bisa di gimana hasilnya.
Share screen, Pak. Host disable participant screen sharing, sir.
Oke.
Oh ya, udah saya aktifkan. Tadi baru join masalahnya.
Oke, sir.
Elanya juga belum muncul di gambar saya. Oke, please. Ini kok wajahnya hampir sama semua ini ya. Sahla, Ana, dan Ella ini karena tidak pakai kacamata jadi wajahnya hampir sama semua ini. Susah saya membedakan.
Sama cantik ya, Pak.
Suguhane minuman kayak gitu.
Pasti, Pak.
Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here I'm going to present my final project under the title An Analysis of Figurative Language Used in the Frozen 2 movie. That's it.
Come on, 5 minutes.
The first is background of the study. Okay, naturally, a human. The internet is unstable. Sorry. A human being needs to communicate with others.
Problem now. Come to problem.
Oh, come to problem.
Yeah, research problem.
Okay, research question. The first is, what are the kinds of figurative language used in Frozen 2 movie? And the second research question is, what is the contextual meaning of each figurative language? And the next is objective of the study. The first objective is to explain the kinds of figurative language used in Frozen 2 movie.
And the second is to explain the contextual meaning of each figurative language in corresponding to movie. For the next is previous research. Here, the first previous research is undertake analysis of figurative language in online short story post on the Jakarta Post by Ratnatulus Wibisono and Pratama Widodo in 2019. And the second previous research is figurative language on cinema work in Tukang Widodo's speech by Sandari Mayang and Ervina in 2012. And the third is an analysis of figurative language used in Edgar Allan Poe by Dewi Savitri and Melissa in 2018. And the fourth previous research is an analysis of figurative language in Taylor Swift's song lyrics by Yulia Setiawati and Mariani in 2018.
Come to method.
Okay, and the next is research design. The design was used to answer a wide variety of questions. This research used library research because of the researcher studies about the movie transcript of Frozen 2 movie. According to that, library research used library sources to get the data. The data of library research is not limited by time and space. So the researcher can reach the data easily without any limited space and time. The researcher tried to find the kind of figurative language used in the transcript of Frozen movie and describe the contextual meaning. And the next is search of the data. The first is primary source. The primary data source are the transcript Frozen movie and a book that contains of the theory of utterance.
Mainly the data. What is the data or focus of research, please?
The data focus, the focus of the data, sir.
Yeah.
The transcript of the movie.
Where? The presentation where? Where the page of presentation?
So I need to put the transcript in PPT, sir, or just
not source of data, but the data that I want to know, because the data is the one that you collect in your research, not the source of data. Source of data is important, but the more important thing is the data.
The data comes from the transcript of the movie.
Yeah, the transcript. What is the aspect of the data? That the aspect of the transcript of the movie. What is the data?
The conversation.
Conversation is technique of collecting data. Nah, ini namanya penelitian yang suka dilupakan, itu datanya malah nggak ditulis.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the result of finding.
The researcher found that there are 12 kinds of figurative language and 40 utterances identified as figurative language. There are 3 utterances identified as allegory, 3 utterances identified as allusion, 4 utterances identified as antithesis, 1 utterance identified as apostrophe, and 1 utterance identified as euphemism, and 2 utterances identified as hyperbole, and 6 utterances identified as irony, 9 utterances identified as metaphor, 3 utterances identified as paradox, 7 utterances identified as personification, 3 utterances identified as sarcasm, and finally 1 utterance identified as a symbol. And in PPT, I just put the contextual meaning from the kind of figurative language that most dominant found in Frozen 2 movie. The first is personification. For example, when Elsa said, "I wasn't at all prepared for what the day would bring," the contextual meaning was addressed like something that can bring Elsa somewhere. Therefore, it was identified as personification, something that in human act like a human. The second is metaphor. For example, when Olaf said, "I don't think Elsa, okay? I think she may be gone too far." The situation took place when Anna saw Olaf's body. Snowbody is going to disappear. Olaf is alive with the help of Elsa magic. Therefore, if Olaf disappears, it means that the magic within him is gone. The contextual meaning in that situation means if Olaf's body disappears, so Elsa is dead. But Olaf said she may gone too far. Instead of she died. The utterance is identified as metaphor.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
So
The presentation is finished. Okay, now, question. Why did you choose the topic? What is the topic interesting?
because as we know that when we watch a movies, sometimes we find the difficult utterance. We didn't know the meaning if the writer of the transcript use the figure of speech. So we need to.
But related to this movie,
Yes.
what is the most interesting related to learning the language?
Sorry, sir.
What is the interesting thing of this
Interesting.
movie related to the subject of English language learning?
This movie can be used as a learning media, as we know that when I taught the class post poetry and drama, I just analyze from the poems, and I never get from the drama. So here, the teacher can use this movie as learning media.
As learning media.
Because
Okay, right.
yes, sir.
What are benefits of movie in general, right? What are benefits of movie in teaching learning process?
I mean, it can be the various of learning from the student. Sometimes we get the bored when we just get the explanation from the teacher. Like we just get the explanation, but we never get from the learning media. It can be the variation for the learning media. So the student will be, will be interesting to join the class. So,
Do you think every student interested in a learning media,
yes,
will they understand?
from the movie.
Will they understand the topic? When they are interesting,
Yes.
when they are interested in the media, do they understand the topic?
No.
Why not?
Because every children setiap siswa kan berbeda-beda. So.
Yes lah. That means honestly, not every student who are interested in the media, they will understand the topic.
Yes.
And I ask you why. Yaudah. All right, related to the movie. The Frozen too.
Yes.
Okay. What are advantages of the movie compared to other movie that you choose it as a topic of your research?
Because I think because this topic tells us about family love, and this topic can be accepted in all circle, sir. And I do.
What do you mean by can be accepted?
I mean like bisa diterima dari semua umur gitu, sir.
What do you mean by diterima oleh semua umur? Untuk pengantar tidur juga?
No, sir.
Nah, semuanya tidur semua nanti. So you have to sharpen your mind, focus, in a specific way related to learning language.
Or why I choose this movie?
something like that.
Okay. The first is why I choose this movie because while I start doing my draft, this movie is a new movie, and I think it is interesting to analyze.
Yeah. Okay. Now the content of the movie, right? The content of the movie. Is there any relevant to the content of the subject of learning language?
The content of the movie.
Yeah. So what the content of the movie that are relevant to the learning language? Kalau nggak bisa jawab, nanti saya curigai ini yang membuatkan orang lain nanti.
No, sir, this is my thesis.
Yes, I know this is your thesis, but if you cannot, because this is only the proof that you conduct your research yourself, you collect the data by yourself.
This is the story. The story tells us about the family love, because this movie is about how we can control our family love, how for family we could to protect one another. And the reason why I choose is because sometimes in literary work there is a figurative language, and this movie is the kind of a fiction movie.
Yang menyebutkan figurative language itu kan kamu.
Yes, sir.
Iya, karena kamu ingin melihat oh ini figurative language. Tapi yang lain belum tentu. Dan TV-nya itu tidak menyampaikan this is movie of figurative language. Tidak begitu kan? Iya, jadi yang saya tanya, what is the content of the movie which is relevant to the learning language? But it's okay. Now tell us the way that you analyze the data. It is also the proof that you collect data by yourself.
I analyze the data using analytic method that I see from Muhammad Nafi Anuri. There are 3 steps taken to analyze the data. The first is the statement that will be analyzed must be technically and thematically. And the second is formal analysis. The formal analysis, there are 3. The first is
don't tell me the theory.
No,
but
sir.
Tell me the practice. How did you analyze the data? First, the data is the script, right?
Yes, the script.
And then how you do it?
And I analyze from the conversation that the conversation from the characters.
And then
from the figurative language they produced by the conversation.
Yeah, and then
yes, and then when we got the figurative language, so I menginterpretasikan figurative language tersebut dalam kontekstual. And I analyze the kind of figurative language based on
how did you analyze the data? That's what I want to ask you. Caranya menganalisis itu gimana? Kok masih saya menganalisis data? Kamu jawabnya.
I just describe, sir.
Describe.
Yes. Okay. The contextual meaning.
All right. Last question. Have you answered the research questions?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where?
Yes.
Can you show me where?
In finding, sir.
In finding. Right. How many research questions?
2, sir.
How many finding?
There are 12 kinds of figurative language that found.
I ask you again. How many research questions?
2.
How many finding?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though, but let me show you. There is no question number. What is In conclusion, look at, let me share screen. Yeah. Is that yours?
Where, sir?
No. This is not yours. Anatul. Hang on a minute. Let me check. Oh, Ella. Ella. Yeah. Conclusion, right? The finding must be in conclusion, right?
I didn't get the screen, sir.
You didn't get the screen?
Yes.
Can you read my screen?
No.
Oh, well, here. Yang lain nggak bisa lihat? You cannot look at my screen?
No, just no.
It already. Huh?
Just chat room. Room chat. I got from the screen.
Okay. In conclusion,
Yes.
we check in conclusion. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There should be two finding. Only that one. Yeah.
Yes.
They should be in conclusion because the finding should be put in conclusion.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right then. Thanks very much, Pak David. Bu Marifah, please. That's your turn. Your turn now. Please. Thank you very much. I stop screen. Okay, now Bu Marifah on. Thank you very much. All the best for the student and for the other examiners.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this Ujian Guyu.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, same.
Sir. Hatur nuhun.
Yeah. Please, Bu Marifatul Fadila. Yeah. Mic. Click to be unmute. Yeah, your mic, please click to be unmute. And then I want to make report to Mr. Corby and Mr. Adam. Ayo, Bu Marifah suaranya belum masuk karena ini belum di-unmute, mic-nya belum di-unmute, yuk. Mic-nya belum di-unmute. Di sudut bawah.
Ya.
Ya, saya lift dulu ya.
Ya, Pak.
Iya, thank you, Pak.
Thank you, Pak Raharjo.
Oke, ini seandainya saat dibuka kacamatanya mungkin wajahnya juga saya anggap semua sama ini kan. Satu-satu ini. Kalau bareng begini, sebentar saya ambil gambarnya ini. Saya foto, nanti saya share di kelompok ini. Silakan masing-masing.
Saya, Sir.
Oke, thank you. Saya malah gelap sendiri karena saya lampunya di belakang. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, Bu Marifah.
Yeah, okay then. Okay, thank you very much for your presentation here. Now, I just want to so who wants to present your presentation? So who wants to present today? All of you have presentation here.
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah. Okay then. Now, I just want to ask. Who? Yeah. Okay. I just want to ask. Cities ada here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Just. What does reading science means here. Yeah, reading anxiety means here. In this case, you tell about reading anxiety here. So what does reading anxiety in EFL means here? Okay.
Okay. The first I explain about foreign language anxiety. Foreign language anxiety, it means that the first I tell about foreign language anxiety. Anxiety is a kind of emotion like fear, uneasiness, and breathlessness, and are not specific. And reading anxiety point out in point out the student problem in reading, and this is and it is more complicated than other anxiety like
Yeah.
speaking anxiety and other. Yes, reading anxiety is uh, feeling overwhelming sense of fear, low self-esteem, and feeling of helplessness and affectation of public communication.
Yeah. So
So,
in this case, the students feel
uncom-
excited here.
uncomfort, especially in reading anxiety.
Yeah. Okay, then so in this case, and your on page 1 here, yeah, you said that English as a lingua franca here. So what does English as lingua franca here?
Lingua franca it means that English as international language. So it is important to everyone in this world to learn English, so we can communicate with other people in the world. It means
This is what we call why it is called a lingua franca here. Okay, then now okay. Now you had about previous research here. Yeah. Okay, maybe you said about similarities and differences between the research you are doing and the research as an example. Have you make a garden of similarities and here? Okay, then yeah, okay, maybe yeah, maybe I don't read that well here. Okay, then reading is one of okay, then if you have similar that's all right here. That's we can use what is different between the research I do and the research you as what is it here as perbandingan, something like this. Okay, then now okay, if you have a similarity and difference, that's all right. Yeah. Okay, now reading is one of the most considered in foreign language anxiety here. Yeah. So in this case, you said that reading is one of the most considered in language anxiety here. Yeah. Okay. There are a number of variety of symptoms. Can you tell me about this here? So in this case, you said that there are kind of a variety of symptoms. Can you tell me here? Yeah.
which number, which page, ma'am?
Oh, I I forgot. I did not. Yeah. So what number it is here, but you said that the most reading is one of the most considered in foreign language anxiety here. So in this case, you don't say that writing, you don't say this speaking, you don't say about it about this when so in this case reading that they are reading here. Yeah, why you said that reading? Why you said it? Why don't you say? Why don't you say listening? Why don't you say speaking here?
Okay,
Reading.
because the reading is the most important skill in the learning English. In the learning English, reading in always been learning in always been activated, such as when when learning English in the class, the first activities it is we read the book. So it is so the student just the student do the reading activities first, and I think in the listening and other skill, reading is uh, it is in more it is most in,
It's important.
important in the other. So in the examination, we also use reading skill to we also we master the reading, so we can good in achievement. So I think reading is most important thing in learning English.
Not only reading, of course. Yeah, not only reading, yeah, but all of them are important. Yeah. Okay then. Now, okay. Okay. Now, how about a research finding here? Yeah. Can you tell me about your research finding in this case here? Because is reading anxiety. So, what is the activity in research finding here? Okay, can you tell me about this one here, please?
This finding is this finding formula that there are some indication that students feel reading anxiety in the learning English, such as they are different to comprehend the text when reading anxiety, and then we are also unknown vocabulary is also indication that it is reading anxiety that students felt reading anxiety, and also that uh, they they make they firm to make mistake when reading anxiety when reading activities, and also most of them same when they read a lot in the front of the class. So the finding indicates uh, some indication that students feel reading anxiety, and in based on the indication, the researcher categorized three factors cause the student reading anxiety. The first is factor from student, and then factor from material or text, and the last is factor from the teacher.
And from the three factors here, this is the most what is the word? The most indicator that is this is the yang lebih banyak.
From the study, the most factor that indicate that the cause the student having anxiety, it is come from student factor from text and factor from student. Factors from student, factors from text such as difficult to comprehend the text. So many students cannot comprehend the text because they strange with the vocabularies, and then they strange with the topic, and they, because English is not their language, and also other factor is this most cause student learning anxiety base come from students such as shame, and then unconfident, and fear making mistakes.
Okay, then thank you very much, Siti Saada. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I think that's all here. Okay, now how about next year? Yeah, next will be Iza. Anatoliza. Where are you? Where is that? Okay. Masuk. Belum masuk ya? And yeah, okay. Oke, okay, kalau gitu Sahila, Rifai, kamu bisa Sahila?
I'm ready.
Ya, gitu. So in this case, said that students' perception of using EFL course book, guidance book for comprehension skill. Now, just want to ask the perception will lead someone to a certain behavior or attitudes that can be positive or negative here. Yeah, well, can you show me here which one is positive and which one is negative here? Yeah, so in this case, the perception of students here, the students' perception here will lead someone to certain behavior or attitudes that can be positive and negative here. So what is a positive, what is a negative one here? Okay.
Okay. When I did the interview, to students, they, when I asked what they feel, the answer, they if positive, the answer they have new knowledge, or new experience. So I think that they are enjoy and comfortable to use that book, guidance book for intermediate, to learning reading.
It is a positive one here. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now, but the negative one here.
If a negative perception, they say lazy to study the book. Yes, they say if I ask other than they use that book, that book in the classroom, they also use in other classroom. For example, in dormitory, in asrama, or in when they go to school, they say, "No, miss, I'm lazy," like that.
Okay, yeah. So this is the negative one here, yeah.
Yes, negative perception.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you want to add the positive one here. You want to add about the positive one here.
They say, when I ask, selain menggunakan buku guidance book for intermediate di jam belajar kelas, apakah kamu juga menggunakannya di luar jam belajar kelas? Untuk apa? Transcript number 2, the student name is Ani Ramada, said that ia pas sekolah biasanya buat ngafalin vocab.
Okay, yeah.
In guidance book for intermediate also on the many vocab and reading text. So they have semangat untuk semangat for studying the book like that.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, then now next is, can you give me a reason why students should use guidance book for teach it here? Yeah, in this case, the students why they should give the guidance book for intermediate. You said that for intermediate here, yeah,
Yes.
not for advanced and not for di bawah intermediate itu apa?
Elementary.
Elementary, yeah. So you said that intermediate here. So why?
In LPBA, the institution name is Lembaga Pengembangan Bahasa Asing. Publish and made the book. The name is Guidance Books, and the class is test 2 class. If SLTP use elementary, if SLTA use intermediate, if second grade use intermediate, if third grade use advanced. So I take the second grade of SLTA. They use guidance book for intermediate. This book only have only for student of LBPA. So the other student of LBPA doesn't have this book.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, now. Yeah. Now, about the previous research here. Now, have you mentioned about the similarities and differences here? Yeah. Why do I ask about this one here? Because and if you said the similarities, it means that you know exactly what you did here, yeah. And then if you have differences, you know what you did here. So did you have similarities here?
Yes, the similarities in EFL class, the learning resource of or learning media, although the learning media is different. If in my previous research, all previous research use online learning platform. For example, WhatsApp and Facebook. But the similarities is reading comprehension. The differentiate of my previous research in my research is the learning resource or the learning media that used to student perception like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good here. Yeah. Okay. Now, next is about this one here. Characteristic of good EFL course book here. So, what is criteria for senior short students here? Because in this case, you said that this is for a senior high school here. Yeah. So, what is the characteristic of good EFL course book here?
Interesting text, enjoyable activities, and provide a clear unit structure, opportunities for learner, material reflect, and provide models of correct. That's from Hutchinson and Reuters, stat like that. And I found that this book, guidance book for intermediate, they have interesting text. If they don't have interesting text, so the student will not say interesting. From the Hutchinson and Reuters said that enjoyable activities. If the student not enjoy to study with this book, they will feel lazy. But in that class, second grade of SLTA, some students say lazy and some students say enjoy.
Okay, then yeah, that is your criteria for senior high school here. Yeah. Okay, then next is what is the role of EL as a course book here? So what are the roles of the EFL course book here? Yeah.
The book is for research for the only one learning research for them for students.
Yeah, yeah.
This LPP and this institution only use this learning resource, and they not use other resource. That's one.
Okay, that's good here. Okay, then the last one is what factors affecting reading comprehension?
Identifying the topic, interpret, reading for specific information.
Yes, only two here, yeah. Okay, then, yeah, I think that's all for you, Sahla Sakila Rifai, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
You're welcome here. Now, how about Ella Halastika here, yeah? Okay, thank you very much here, yeah. Okay, now Ella,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, what is figurative language actually?
Yes, ma'am.
What is figurative language?
What, ma'am? Figurative language, ma'am.
So what is figurative language here?
Figurative language is usually applied to express the meaning what people want to deliver to the reader differently. And figurative language sometimes tells about something that make a little sense. It means that figurative language can give many interpretation for people who read the text.
That is figurative language, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then now there are 4 reasons why people use figurative language here. So in this case, why people use figurative language here? So you said 4 reasons here. So what are they here?
Okay, the reason why they choose to use figurative language is the first, figurative language give the readers the imaginative pleasure of literary works. And the second is figurative language brings additional imaginary into force, making abstract constraints, making literary works sensuous. And the third reason, it adds emotional intensity to an otherwise solely informative statement and conveys the attitude along with the information.
Yeah. But then that is why the people use figurative language here.
Yes.
Now, figurative language actually can be found in literacy works,
Yes.
such as novels, movie, short story here. So
Yes.
can you explain why here? Yeah, why it has a novel, movie, and short story here? Yeah, okay, why?
Because one of the in literature there are two kind of literature. The first is informative literature, and the second is imaginative literature. And here the researcher interesting to take the imaginative literature.
Yeah.
Imaginative literature sometimes some imaginative literature is
Literature
is a fiction text.
Yeah.
And the version of the movie is a fiction. So I think the figurative language can found in this movie.
Yeah. So in this case, you said about this movie here. Okay.
Yes.
Now, there are three kinds of movie here, yeah. Narrative movie, documentary movie, and experimental movie. Yeah. Okay. Can you Can you explain what are they here? Why it's only three kinds of movies here? Yeah, where it's only narrative movie, documentary movie, and experimental movie here.
Because in this research, I took the theory from the Persan and Monahan
Okay, yeah.
in book Introduction to Movie. Persam and Monahan state that there are three kinds of movie. The first is narrative movie, the second is documentary movie, and the third is experimental movie. And Frozen the movie is a narrative movie because
Okay.
this movie is toward of fiction.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's what you research here, yeah, as one of it one here. Okay, then now what did then Turkish way and W and Pratomo Widodo tell about this one here, yeah.
Wait, sorry, ma'am.
Why did Raden Turkish way and Pratomo Widodo tell about figure? What did Raden Turkey and Turkish and Pratomo Widodo tell about the figurative language here? What did they tell about this one here?
This previous research told it is from the previous research, ma'am.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
It is so. The question, sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. What did Raden Turkey with and Pratomo Widodo tell about figurative language here? And then why did you choose that story? It is the Frozen 2 movie.
Because in this, the first previous research took the object of the research from online short story. It is from what is that? Like from magazine.
Yeah.
So this is the researcher want to analyze the person in the movie.
Yeah.
To differentiate between the previous research and my research.
Yeah. Okay then, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay then now, from research design now, yeah.
Yes.
Before going to research, design, I just want to ask you about research method. Depending on the writing context here. So in this case, why did you say depending on and research method here? Yeah? Depending on the writing context. Do you think that a writing context is what I mean includes this research here, writing context?
Yes, the writing context, it is the meaning of the contextual meaning. The contextual meaning that means the definition of a word or symbol by explaining the meaning of the sentence in which it occurs on writing context. So a contextual meaning is based on the context.
Okay, yeah. So in this case, our writing context is something like this here.
Yes.
Okay, then now, what research design here? So in this case, you said that it's based on your library research here. So what does it mean?
Research.
Library research design.
Yes, ma'am. Why I choose library research?
Yeah. Library research.
Sorry, ma'am.
So why did you say about library research here?
Because this research study about transcript of the movie, not from phenomenon. So the
Okay, yeah.
researcher took library research for the research
Yeah.
design.
Okay, yeah. Okay then. Now, how about the source of data? There are about primary data source and secondary data source. What are they?
The primary data source the researcher took from the transcript of the movie and the books that contains the theory of figurative language. And the secondary data source is the second-hand information. It is from books, ebooks, and articles. Like that.
Yeah, okay. Then. Now, how about a research instrument here? Yeah.
Yes.
Analyze the kinds of figurative language based on Abraham theory here. Yeah. So what are they here?
Sorry, ma'am.
Analyze the kinds of figurative language based on Abraham theory here.
Okay. In here, the researcher analyzed the kinds of figurative language based on Abraham theory. There are 16 kinds of figurative language.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the researcher took this theory for analyze the figurative language.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Now, how about data collective collection technique here? You have observation, non-participant observation. What does it mean here? Observation, non-participant observation.
It means that the researcher watched the movie, so there is no participant
Okay,
observation.
okay, yeah. This is what you mean by this
Yes.
one. Okay. Now, data analysis technique here. Can you tell me the steps in analyzing the movie here? So, can you tell me about this one here? And then the second one is metaphor. Can you make an example for metaphor? Oh, okay, maybe you have said about this one here. Now about this one here. Data analysis technique here. Can you tell me the steps in analysis the movie?
Okay. Here, the researcher use analytic method to analyze the data. There are, according to Reaske, as cited in Muhammad Nafi Anuri, there are 3 steps in analyzing a movie. The first is a statement that will analyze from the frozen movie transcript have to technically and thematically. And the second is formal analysis. In formal analysis, there are 3 steps. The first is from the structure of the movie transcript, and the second is the character conversation, and the third is the figurative language of character conversation, and the last is interpretation of the Frozen 2 movie.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The last one is although you have said about this one here, that is metaphor here. Yeah. Can you make example of metaphor here? Yeah. Okay, the second one here maybe. Yeah.
Metaphor. What is the metaphor?
Yeah. Can you make a example for metaphor here? Yeah.
The metaphor is a comparison between 2 things. For example, Ella is star in the class. The metaphor here is Ella and star. Because the 2 things is different. So it can called as metaphor.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, thank you very much, Ella. Here.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you are welcome here. Now, how about Iana Tuliza? Do you think Iana Tuliza? Di mana Iana?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. Okay, then now Iana Tuliza. Okay, what does it mean by reading here? Yeah, so in this case, e-learning through as digital education for teaching reading of this activity. So what do you mean by reading here?
Reading, reading in the research notes. It is the activity of reception, analysis, and interpretation by readers to obtain the message to be conveyed by the writer in the written media. But in my research, students read descriptive text.
Yeah, yeah, that is your research descriptive text here. Okay, then now, what is the importance of reading here? So, what is the importance of reading? What is the importance of reading?
Because
And then reading related with VI here and implementing effective of research here. What does it mean here?
okay. Reading is one of the four language skills that a learner needs to master to ensure success in learning and learning. It becomes a fundamental capability that must be fulfilled for every education system at the level of basic education. And in my research, students uh, read the text, read descriptive text, while the teachers share in WhatsApp group.
And your research here, yeah?
In
Okay.
voice note.
Yeah, okay then. Now about the previous research here, yeah. I think you, or maybe I don't read it clearly here. You didn't write about similarities and differences between what you research here and the research before. Okay, I said right that you didn't write about this one here, similarities and differences.
Jurnal Putri Anita.
Yeah.
First, Jurnal of Putri Anita is coming out. The title is uh, Making Use of Rumors Belajar Portal to Improve Students' Ability to Read Descriptive Text of Grade 7 of SMPTN 2021. This study different with the previous research because this previous research analyzed rumah belajar as an alternative online media learning, but my current study use WhatsApp as a digital education tool. Platform. Besides this previous research use qualitative and quantitative method, and my research use qualitative method.
Okay, that is the difference and similarities. You wrote about this one here. Anda udah menulis masalah similarities and differences ya. Have you wrote down about similarities and differences? Yeah, okay then. Now, again, actually, what is the relationship between VR and reading here? So, what is the relationship between this one here? So, what are they?
Because in the pandemic era, students use WhatsApp group in MTS Andrea Lasem use WhatsApp group as a digital education tool. So when they study descriptive text, I mean English, the teacher use WhatsApp group for teaching reading using person.
Okay, that is what you said here now. Okay, okay, why did you relate between reading and descriptive text here? So, what is the relationship between reading and then descriptive text here? Because usually descriptive text we know that relates to writing here. But why did you read? Why did you relate between reading and descriptive text?
Reading and WhatsApp is in MTS Andrea Lasem just use
Yeah,
WhatsApp
yeah,
message,
yeah.
WhatsApp as a digital education tool. So the WhatsApp group used as a digital education for teaching reading, not in English but other material, like interviews, introduction, and then others.
Okay.
One
Okay then. Now about the type of data here. Yeah, you have interview. Yeah. So interview here. What did you do in interview here?
I interview one by one.
One by one here.
But I just interview 10 students because I use purpose sampling. I just interview 10 students, so I interview one by one, but ada yang lewat telepon saya kasih.
Now, thank you. Now, how about data analysis here? Yeah, you have data reduction, you have data display, and you have a conclusion here. So, what are data analysis you have here, please?
Data analysis.
Yeah, data analysis.
Reflection here means summarizing. And then there are two steps in data reduction in my presentation. Like this, the researchers observe WhatsApp group workplace activities between students and English teachers. Then the teacher sends reading material to the WhatsApp group class in the form of files, that document files. Like that. For example, the teachers share descriptive text and several questions in the form of document files. Then student can download the file. After that, the student reads the text one by one to the to the teacher using voice note, not chat, but using voice note. And the second one, the step number 2, identifying and classifying data. From the interview, the data obtained statistically analyzed to get the significance of students' responses towards the use of WhatsApp group for reading learning. Number 2, data display. After the data it has been collected and identified, then the data displayed in a form of description of teachers' activities and student responses towards the use of WhatsApp group for reading comprehension class and the significant results of the implementation. The data display is supported by the problems encountered during the implementation. And the conclusion after the data display itu, conclusionnya, interpretation is the final step in the data analysis technique. At this step, the researchers interpret the analysis, produce a conclusion. In this case, the conclusion in the form of description that describes about teachers' activities and student responses from the significant results of using WhatsApp for English reading comprehension and the implementation of WhatsApp.
The last question now. Now, what problems of WA group for students here? What problems of WA groups for students?
Student problem. During an online reading class, the responses of the students were positive and negative. There are two responses, positive and negative, after they use WhatsApp group. The positive response of the student using WhatsApp group were easy to read online lessons. Can promote the learning process of reading during the current pandemic. And then it can be used anytime and anywhere. It is safer than other platforms like as Microsoft Teams, Google Classroom, etc. But in negative response from students using WhatsApp group were still constrained by pure signal, high internet data price, lack of direct social interaction with teachers and friends, lack of in-depth explanation of the material, and lack of supervision in learning, and student becomes lazy to read a book.
Okay, then thank you very much for your presentation here. Yeah, I think all of you have answered well here. That's all right. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, it's my turn now, Marifah ya.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, halo.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Halo.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, nggak mau ini. Halo, halo. Ini bisa dengar suara saya enggak?
Bisa, sir.
Bisa, sir.
Tapi enggak anu ya, feedback ya. Sebentar, ini saya mute dulu semua coba. Halo. Nah, ini bisa ya. Oh, ternyata suara dari ini yang lain ini. Oke, nih saya ingin beri pertanyaan pertama ke first to Sahla ya. Sahla. Oke, Sahla. I want you to see the screen. Okay, wait. This one. Okay, Sahla. Start from your abstract. Yeah, there's a question here. Okay, what previous research have been done on the subject that you? Okay, come on.
In my previous research is all of my previous research use online platform learning to in EFL classroom. If in my research only use the book in the institution just for the student. So if although they are santri, they also can study English with book. If in other institution use online platform learning like that.
No, the question is what previous research have been done by other researchers on the subject. Actually, there are many research on student perception on EFL course book. Many research. And have you what is it, had a critical analysis on the previous research?
They use online platform learning all of my previous research.
Jadi gini, penelitian sebelumnya itu kan banyak, yang seperti ini itu kan banyak sekali, student perception tentang EFL course book itu kan banyak, ya kan?
Yes.
Apakah sudah melakukan penelitian atau analisis kritis terhadap penelitian sebelumnya yang sudah dilakukan? Jadi kalau memang itu sudah dilakukan kan tidak perlu dilakukan lagi kalau memang sudah banyak penelitian yang seperti ini gitu loh. Nah, apa dasarnya kok bisa kok meneliti hal-hal yang kira-kira kok sama seperti yang lain, banyak yang seperti ini, student perception of the course book itu kan banyak gitu loh. Kenapa kok Anda meneliti ini? Ini apakah sudah melakukan analisis kritis terhadap penelitian sebelumnya atau enggak gitu loh. Pertanyaannya itu.
Karena saya melakukan penelitian terhadap buku ini karena buku ini hanya diterbitkan oleh lembaga ini saja, lembaga pengembangan bahasa asing saja. Jadi buku ini hanya digunakan untuk student yang berada di lembaga tersebut, tidak digunakan untuk other school or other course.
Yeah, most schools, yeah, and also courses have their own books actually. They have their own books, and what you did is the same as what other researchers did actually. If it is only, you try to get student perception, and and you didn't mention here that you did something. You did, critical analysis on the previous research, and you have to declare, you have to declare here that you did, the critical analysis.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then the next, you didn't mention what are the pedagogical implications of the research. Yeah, if you only want to know the perceptions, what will be the contribution or pedagogical implication of research to EFL learners and also teachers?
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
This my research implies that teaching and learning process at LPBA, Lembaga Pengembangan Bahasa Asing, should use interesting media so that the student pay attention to the subject. The subject here, I mean, is English, especially in reading comprehension, and the teacher also can use other learning media to support the EFL course book, guidance book for intermediate.
Okay, now please. And I want you to add here the contribution in your abstract, yeah, and then you try to have interview here.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and you can explain what kind of interviews is it? Is it open-ended or close-ended questions and then yeah,
in-depth question.
Open-ended questions. Open-ended.
In-depth interview.
Yeah, is it in the form of open-ended or close-ended questions?
Close-ended.
Closed.
Yes.
Really close? So, okay, let's check. Yeah. Is it a closed or open-ended question interview? This is.
I interview them one by one.
Yeah, this is not close-ended. This is open-ended questions. Yeah. Okay, now let's go to the research method. Yeah. This one. You explain here that there are how many? 28 students that you took as the the participants. Yeah.
Yes.
For your, and how do you do this? How did you do the sampling technique?
Acak.
And you have to explain here how is it based on, let's say, the background, economical background? Is it based on the geographical background? Is it based on students' performance in the class? You didn't explain anything. Yeah. Explain how you did the sampling. Yeah.
I use random sampling.
Yeah, I know random sampling, but how can you try to get 28 students? How?
The class, I choose
2F SLTA, and the total of the class is 20x students.
Now, you said that here the population is 245 students,
Yes.
and you took only 28. You have to explain
No,
how you did the sampling.
I take one class, and that class, the total of student is 20x student.
I know, but the title, you know, the title here, you just explain that student perception using FL course guidance toward the English, what is it? For
Reading
intermediate
comprehension.
toward the reading comprehension skills, yeah. And I think you should mention here where, yeah, in specific, you see, let's say, what place? Yeah. You said that this is in L apa S
LPBA.
yeah, and you know there. Did you actually explain in your research question that you only want to find out only one class? What is your research question then?
What are the student perception of the using FL course book guidance books for intermediate or student reading comprehension skill?
Yeah, this is where all students in the world, or all students in Indonesia, or
Yes,
there are many EFL course. Yeah,
yes.
actually, where this question is not clear. Yeah, this is not clear. You see, and also the findings is not clear. Where did you want to find only in one class or in one school, in one English course?
In one class.
Yeah, you have to give specific here.
Yes, sir.
The question and also the findings. Yeah. So if you said that this is in one class, you have to give elimination of problems. Here, they will be eliminated. I give you some notes here that you have. And then, okay, let's see. The findings also is not clear. Okay, let's see from readings, result of observation. Yeah, you have this one, this table. This table is from the observation. Then you have what is it? Research findings, research questions, and then problems, frequency activities. Okay. I think you should specify. I mean, the populations and also the sampling, yeah, and also the populations, and you have to methodology and your preferences. Yeah, it should be wise. Yeah, this space, but to space titles even say to revise, yeah, the reference. And then here the question should have turn here, turn, let's say turn says, yeah, that's okay. And this should be one space, yeah, not like this.
Yes, sir. We do it.
Actually, from your, this is not clear. in mana tadi sekolah tingkat asing apa? Harusnya
English.
ini harus disebutkan di
Will mention it in the title.
In what?
Did
you mention what is it? Limitation
yes,
of
I mentioned
limitation
in my stuff.
No, you have to explain also. Not only in the abstract, the background. You have not only. You have to explain the background of the study. Where,
Yes.
if you explain as in the titles, yeah. To explain,
Yes,
oh, you here, yeah. Okay, and also in the research background. Okay, in brief, title is not with the questions. Findings are not consistent also. So you have to specify. So you have to questions into specific research and to revise findings in
yes,
be the answers to questions. Okay. I think that's all for you, Sahla.
thank you.
And I give you the notes or comments, yeah.
Yes.
Probably in the okay, Anna Izzah.
Thank you, Sir David.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
Izzah, are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Yeah, Izzah, can you make sound your Izzah?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Can you hear me, Izzah? Izzah? Okay. Izzah, can you? I'anatul Izzah. Learning to WhatsApp as a tool for teaching reading. There is I'anatul Izzah. Iya, ini kok udah ada suaranya. Halo, Leonard, ini pergi nih orangnya nih pasti nih. Bisa nggak dengar saya? Halo, nggak dengar ini? Apa ini? Kok nggak bisa? In brief, first is that you have to explain that you did analysis on the previous research. Yeah. Not only just giving definition like this. So you have to show your previous research. Yeah. And then okay, let's see on your here. I give you some like this one. Please with your own words. Do not copy from the resource one. From number 3 here, the problematic of education system. So you have to let's say paraphrase using your own word. There's some notes yeah, 8%. And then the questions, how is the implementation of e-learning through WhatsApp as a for teaching reading of descriptive text? You have to specify the place here. Where? Yeah. Where? Is it in schools or in university or in, you have to explain here. And then also this one, paraphrase. You have to paraphrase some of the notes. Again, this is also paraphrase. You have to paraphrase with your own word, not only copy and paste. Yeah. Okay, and then do not just give numberings like this, but use a paragraph instead. Yeah. And then this one also paraphrase. Now the method. Yeah. I think you have to explain how you did the sampling. Why only 10 students? If there are only 36 students, you can take them all. Yeah, you can take them all. Not only 10 students, you can take all students here as your participants. Yeah. And then you have to explain here what observation. Do not just have a literature review like this one. This is like only a literature review. You have to explain what observation. Yeah. What did you want to observe? And then interview what interview. Yeah. Not only just interview is a use. No, this is only a definition from literature review. You see. So you have to explain what kind of interview it is. Is it open ended questions for the interview? Or whatever you have to explain here. And then you said that there are 2 research instruments here, and you have to explain how you did and then what is wondering is your findings. You said this is a qualitative research, but your findings are full of, let's say, this one.
Yeah.
Percentage. Yeah. It seems that this is not a qualitative research. This is a quantitative research. If you said that this is a qualitative research, delete tables like this one. But delete this. Yeah. It seems that you have to explain more. You have to explain, you have to describe. If this is qualitative, this is a quantitative research. If you want to give, percentage, yeah, like this one. This is, and you have to decide whether it is qualitative or quantitative research. Can you answer the questions? No. Oh, I can't hear your voice. Yeah. I can't hear your voice. Okay. And then the last one, this one, you have to one space, put 2 spaces between titles. Yeah, you have to. And yeah. Okay, if you have this as your, the instruments, from the instruments, it is open-ended. question, open-ended questions in the interview, it seems that you have to explain. You have to make, let's say, classifications, yeah, from the answers. You have to make classification, and then you have to explain in your findings, yeah, in chapter 4. Yeah, in chapter 4, you have to explain. Okay. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. Uh, as you can answer the questions, yeah, I go very fast, yeah, to so I only, what is it, give questions to 2 students, as I only give score to Yanatul Izza and Shahla, yeah, not others, yeah. Any questions from other participants? I mean, from students or Bu Ma'rifah, you want to add more? No? Okay. So I think Ella, I think you, Ella, no, not Ella. Izzah, yeah, Izzah, I mean, Izzah. I think you have to revise, yeah, the findings, yeah, into descriptive. You have to describe, yeah, descriptive for, you have to describe from the research questions, yeah. Okay, I think that's all. If you don't have any questions, yeah, you still have one examiner, right? From
No, sir, have done.
okay, okay. I think we should close the Munaqosah examination, yeah, by reciting basmalah, and I will give the comments in the WhatsApp group, yeah. Or do you want to have the comments here? You want to download? I will try to give it, so I need to. So I will give Shahla. Yeah, I want you to download the file first. Yeah. Oh, disconnect. Oh, I can. But I can send you. Yeah. In the
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.